Hey everybody, and welcome back to the finale of Perfect Dark Zero. We've been from Hong Kong, to mainland China, to the middle of the Pacific Ocean, to the rainforests of South America, and finally to Africa. And this is the Showdown. I hope you're sitting down for this part, because they really dial the batshit crazy what the fuckery up to 11 for this final boss. But we're finally gonna beat up an old guy.
Joanna, are you reading me? The energy readings coming from the Colosseum are off the scale. Zhang Li's powered up the Graal. You have to stop Zhang Li. Don't listen to a word he says. Remember, ultimately, he's the one responsible for your father's death. The only life he values is his own. He cannot be trusted with the Graal's power. You have to take Zhang Li out while we hold off Datadyne's reinforcements. God bless you, Joanna. And good luck.
Alright, so continuing the tribute to our dear old dad, we're carrying the Magnum with us, and we're also bringing along a Super Dragon.
Chandra! Master Li, the Graal and its power, as promised. Now, Master, my payment.
Miss Sika, my child, you have served me well, but I require one more sacrifice of you. Contributing your life force to the birth of a god!
Zhang Li! This ends here.
You're working with the Institute now?
Carrington was right. You can't control the Graal.
Watch me.
Right, so that actually happened. We're now floating around the sky while Zhang Li has turned into some muscular guy and jumps around in what I can only describe as a unnecessarily flamboyant manner.
Powers, Miss Dark.
Unfortunately, this boss fight isn't very hard or very good. You've pretty much seen the way it's going to go for the whole thing. And we don't actually do any damage to him at this point, as far as I know anyway. I could be wrong, but I think there's only one way to actually deal him damage. So Zhang Li will jump around randomly for a while until he decides to do a different attack and then will come at us. But unfortunately we have to sit and wait. Now I know there's people who thought that other parts in this game were a little bit far-fetched. The virtual reality fight with Mayhem apparently turned some people off, but even for the rest of this game, this boss fight sort of comes out of left field. There's no indication in the entire rest of the game that there'd be any magical floating arenas. So you've noticed by now that his main attack is to charge up and fire a couple plasma bolts at us. These are really easy to avoid. His other attack is to lift up an entire pillar and throw it at us. For that, you pretty much just have to get out of the way. After this, he usually comes up and will face us with Divide Blade.
Not the Blade!
Unfortunately for a god, he's pretty clumsy and will both fall over and drop his weapon, allowing us to get a few hits in on him. As I said before, I'm pretty sure that's the only way you can actually deal him damage. And we don't even get to keep the sword. After this, he pretty much goes back into the normal routine, with one important difference.
Pain! What's happening?
He's got one more trick, and that is to summon a bunch of Datadyne guys and actually try and absorb their life force to regain his own health. Sometimes you can find ammo on these guys if they happen to land nearby, but this guy I can't seem to find.
I'm wounded, but I feel nothing.
Now he'll try to do this health recharge move repeatedly, but you can actually interrupt it just by shooting him once.
Yeah.
And you're definitely going to want to be interrupting him because you don't want him regaining any health. Now, this is sort of interesting. I've never had this happen to me before. But when he throws this pillar, it actually falls apart in his hands. I actually didn't really know what to do, and luckily enough, I managed to dodge it.
My blade!
But even on perfect mode, he doesn't have that much health. And that's actually going to be the end of the fight. Yeah. So this should be ending now, right? Oh, hey, a bridge. Looks kind of wrecked.
Let me live.
Sorry.
No, not like this. All I wanted, all I've done, I did it so I could live. I have built an empire. I have become a god.
But empires crumble.
And the statues of our gods become dust. We're just shadows passing in the night. Let me
You okay?
I could use an aspirin. So, boss, how'd I do?
Perfect.
And that's Perfect Dark Zero. First off, I have no idea what Zhang Li and Joe were talking about there. I think it was just an attempt to make it seem deep, because I've googled some of those phrases and I don't get any results. I figured they were quoting something. But yep, that's the end of the game. I hope I've at least shown you that the game's not too bad. I enjoy it, and despite the crazy ending, it's good. Anyway, thanks a lot for watching the LP, and I hope you choose to follow along with whatever I decide to do next, whenever I decide to do it. Thanks again for watching. See you guys later.